Hello and welcome, this is Rapid Kebab of OKSoft, and today I'm going to be doing my first Gamedev Stories video where I talk about the time when my AI became sentient. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of crackly and kind of like this, because I'm sick currently, so yeah. Anyways, much like my games, I am also sick. Jokes aside, anyways, I'm going to try to do this in one take because trying to script it and doing it over and over again didn't really work for me, and I have a debate background, so I shouldn't be bad at this. Anyways, so yeah, here's how and why my AI became sentient. The game I'm talking about is Super Recoil Fight. When I was developing it, it was sort of a remaster of the first video game I ever made and released. So it was a passion project of mine, and it ended up actually getting over 23,000 users on Steam now, which is an extreme number for someone of my caliber. Hello, I failed to do the one take because, well, I need to do a feature intersection. So this is Feature Rapid Kebab here, explaining you how Super Recoil Fight works so you don't get confused. So Recoil Fight works on the principle that there's only one button for every player, so that 4 people can play on a single keyboard with no issues, and it succeeds in that by basically making everything dependent on recoil. You fire a shot to hurt other people, but also the recoil moves your character and spins his arm around, which allows you to aim and fire more shots. So the point is, the original game didn't have AI and it was couch multiplayer only, and the thing is, couch multiplayer just isn't something that you're going to get people to care about. So I knew I had to add AI on the remaster or /remake /sequel version. So that's exactly what I did. But the AI worked on 3 simple principles basically. So if they could, they would try to move toward the center of the screen, which the speed of movement and the imprecision present always means they can't stand at the center of the screen, so they would always keep moving. If they couldn't fire a shot that allowed them to move toward the center of the screen, then they would check to see if they were looking directly at another player and shoot if that was the case. If neither was the case, so if it couldn't move toward the center of the screen and it couldn't shoot another player, the character would just wait and have his arms flail around wildly until he could do either of those. If that didn't happen, it would just shoot randomly to get its arms spinning again. So yeah, but the issue here is there are 2 glaring issues. So first and foremost, these AI were unable to lead their shots. So if you're a moving target, they will shoot where you are at that moment in time, which means in a game that's extremely mobile, the AI shouldn't have been able to hit anything. And the second point is the AI is entirely scripted. There's no randomness, there's no random timing, it's just always the same, it's all physics and where the arm is pointing based. So, and the logic all runs at 50 FPS in the background of the game, so that couldn't be the cause of the issue anyways. But what happened is, both of these problems got themselves sorted out somehow. What happened is, the AI acted different. Every single time they spawned, even with just a singular AI, it would go to different places on the map, on the testing versions we made. In fact, we made such a game out of this that to this day, me and friends will occasionally gather around the computer and watch the AI duke it out, see who's going to win. And for that purpose, any background filler footage here was recorded using entirely 4 AI players. And as you can clearly see, they don't act in a seemingly scripted manner, although they should be doing that. And it almost felt like they were sentient, because Red, for example, would never score against human players really well, but would never score well against AI players, but would absolutely destroy us when we tried to 1v1 it. So we felt like Red was the Terminator, while Purple always seemed to just get like picks from the outer corners of the map, which, you know, gained him a reputation. And it was almost like these 4 characters, all of which ran on the same code, all had their different personalities. I'm sure there's a more scientific explanation of it, but it was an anomaly to say the least. And The second issue I mentioned, if you remember, was that these AI were unable to lead their targets. Well, that was also fixed by itself, because most of the time the AI will be moving, they will be attempting to move at the very least, because there's a much wider arc where they can fire and move toward the center of the screen. This also causes the thing where they will end up shooting you mostly while trying to move, which is interesting but nice, to be honest, because basically the game did my job for me. The AI gained sentience and also accidentally started having really nice accuracy. And yeah, that was a successful take, I think. Our new game, Night Witch, is on Steam right now. You can wishlist it. It's not out yet, but yeah, wishlist it, watch the trailer, just do it. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Anyways, take care and like this video, share it, I don't know, just convince me to make more of these, please.